What's going on, traders? Just jumped in BON, you guys on the dip. Averaged 5,600 shares. Average cost, I believe, is 209. Got an order out here, threw an order out here for 3,000 shares for I think 217, 218, just to get rid of some of the risk, you guys. So hopefully we get up, yeah, 218. I might drop it a penny to see how this thing acts, but we're gonna leave it alone for a second, see if we can get a test of VWAP and get filled for the majority of our shares, you guys. This thing's a low flow. I was watching the tape. They tried to dump it a couple times. They couldn't get it below two. So I kind of averaged in just to see what happens, you guys. Maybe a quick trade. Let's see what happens. We had a little resistance earlier, 211, 212 area, you guys, and VWAP. So if we could get above this area, 212, 213, we could get a quick fill up here. We're going to give it patience, and our risk level is going to be this area right here, you guys. Below this area for mixing new candle. Give it a second. We're gonna watch and we're gonna see if we get filled here around this area. Like I said, 5,600 shares. Half of our shares, or more than half, should be getting covered. 219, 217, 218. So hopefully we get up to 218 and we could get filled here for our 3,000 shares. Like the reason I got in this, you guys, I was watching it and broke the trend and they tried to slam it so many times down and they couldn't. So I was like, let me see if we could get a 20, 30, 40 cents out of this. If we could get above VWAP, it will be great. Let's see right here. Yes, you guys, started to get filled right here. Little fill, partial fill. You see that, you guys? Getting filled? Got filled, bro. Got filled, you guys. For the majority of our shares, 2,600 shares. I'm gonna sell another 100 here. Okie dokie. So now we only have 2,500 shares, and just in case it doesn't get above VWAP, might take off another 500 if it gets below 215, 214 areas. Another 100 right there leaves us with 2,400 shares, you guys. Just in case it has a problem around VWAP, we won't give back that much. Another 100 off. 2,300 shares. I could sit around with 2,000 for a minute and then maybe 1,000 to see the test of VWAP. They slammed VWAP a couple times, so let's see if we could get some buyers to come back in here earlier. Let's see what happens here. Just want to watch the chart. Zoom in a little bit on VWAP. See if we could get a little volume here. Want to sell? I kind of want to sell into strength a little bit. 215 is on the bid. $216.09 got filled another 100 shares. If we could get above VWAP, you guys, we'll have a good squeeze. I always like to lock in profits. I have my select systemized trading. I've been trading the same way every day. It's like a little safe trading. Let's see if we get rejected again by VWAP. Bidder still trying. Last time it got rejected by VWAP, you guys seen what happened. So you guys be careful. 215 is on the bid. Sellers trying to defend that VWAP area really bad. You know, a lot of them will be in pain above this area and start covering, and this will attract a lot of buyers to come in above VWAP. So maybe for the afternoon run, if that happens, if another candle gets above here and closes above here, and has some follow through with volume, so we're gonna see what happens. Kind of want to see the 220s, 219s on the bid in the VWAP area. Still kind of holding this little area right here. Not too many sellers coming in so far or buyers. Let's see here what happens. Might get rid of 100 depending on the tape. Try to sell into strength, you guys. This is a lot of selling into strength, profit taking, and short selling. Need more volume to step it up. Trying to get an uptick here or a downtick. Try to see which way it goes. Got a few sellers right there, 216 areas. Got to get past them. I would sell the bid if it gets past 217, 218. I want to try to get 100 off right there to try to work out my equity curve if the market gives us that, you guys. Don't want to see too much sellers coming in. I have 200 on in case it rejects. As long as it stays above our trend, or it should be okay. But we got a problem right here. One wick, two wick double top and V off and a lower low, lower high. So might take off two if it gives us another down tick. Let's see what happens. Sometimes I'm wrong later. I should have been. Sometimes I think, well, wow, like wow, instead of taking off, I should have been adding there. But risk first, you guys. Over the long run, this works for me. Like I said, I started this account 25K a few weeks ago. It's been a few weeks now. I've got it up to 32. So just managing risk, really. Knock on wood. I want to take off too because I don't like the tape so far, and I don't like the pattern right there, looking like the head and shoulders. Just in case we could add it back on, you guys, but just in case it goes down. Sometimes Thinkorswim gives me problems. Let's see. Nice little uptick. 2,000 shares still. I don't know why this thing's giving me problems sometimes. I'm gonna sell 200 right here. Yes, nice fill, 220.5, you guys. 1,800 shares left. Just in case it fails re-walk again. We got to get above here now to get a squeeze above this previous high. That pattern yesterday on the stock we traded yesterday, can't remember the ticker, but had the same pattern like this. So people have like the stock market and the traders have memories. So it's not happens all the time, but when it does, we can catch it. That's why it's good to be paying attention. Wow, I'm gonna sell 200 here just in case, you guys. They're trying to slam down They're trying to slam it down. Gonna take off another 100, you guys, in case. Taking off risk. I don't like to be too predictive in the stock market. I like to be a little more reactive. Not reactive to, like, every tick, but reacting to, like, if I'm gonna do this, I do this. If the stock does this, I'll do this. We're gonna have trouble over here because the first gap's been filled. Let's see if we have enough strength to get us to the second gap. Might take off a little bit in case. Let's see if we get above here again. Failed VWAP again, you guys, a lot of times, so that's a really bad sign. Shorts could attack this. Let's see if it holds our trend area. Because you see how fast they slammed it the first time when they broke the trend, so that's why you want to be careful. That sets in fear for other traders. So that fear could come back. Locking in 100, you guys. Don't like the tape action or the level 2 so far. Just in case it breaks the trend. Hopefully we get another test of VWAP. The thing, they try to slam VWAP so many times. If we get above there, there's going to be some pressure if we get above there. They're going to keep trying to get take it down from away from VWAP. Their goal is to try to keep it away from VWAP. So they don't even get close to VWAP. But we're trying to get above here and to close to VWAP. We need the bidders to step it up below 215, 216, 217, 220 really. That's why I sold a little on that strength, you guys, just in case it failed VWAP. So you guys see the sellers right there at 215 area. We'll give them one more shot to get past them. Took off 100, you guys, just in case. Wow, you see that? You see that? You see that, you guys? Wow, that's why you guys want to be careful. See why I was taking profits? That's the second time I was just saying they could drop it real quick. It's okay, you guys. We're not that much in. We're locked in most of it. They did this twice now. There's a bunch of orders in that area, you guys. That's a good thing. That's why you want to be a little reactive, you guys. Don't want to sit there like a deer in headlights. Always focus on risk. Could we do it again a third time? Maybe. Um, Anything could happen in the market. This one's a little scary, you guys. That's why we took it off. Like I said, remember what happened last time I broke the trend? Boom, and the same thing they tried again. If they succeed this time, it's going to be bad. But if the bulls succeed this time, it'll be bad for the shorts. We'll have a lot of pressure right there. Let's see. I could add 100 if it holds. Locked in most of the profits and took most of the risk off, you guys. Wasn't that much volume on that downhill. So if we get some good buyers to come in, we can squeeze these guys. We need some good buyers. Right now, the sellers are outnumbering us. This is a tricky one, you guys. I've been trading for almost 10 years, so like if you're new, I do not recommend trading with big size. Not even 900 is too big. Maybe one or two shares. And I'm not a pro, but all the pros will tell you the same thing, you guys. You're gonna most likely lose it your first year. The goal is to break even your first year or two. It's not easy. You're gonna try to slam it down again, or let's see. You got a few buyers coming in at 208. The thing is, they tried a few times to break this little $2 area. I don't know if these are shorts covering down here or buyers, but I don't see too many buyers on the volume. So it is a little scary. Thank God we got filled at the top for the majority of our profits. Don't want this video or this trade to be too long, so let's see. We're gonna try to take it to $2, you guys. Gonna take off 100 in case we're only in 800 shares. Big buyer at the 407. So we don't know if he's a spoofer or if he's serious. 476,000 shares at 204 area. Big buyer. If they get through that huge, if the sellers absorb that huge bidder, I'm gonna take off another 100. If he can't hold it. Adding on 100 because he kind of held it a little bit. We're gonna see if this thing's gives it another shot. Volume slowing down right now. Gotta be careful. There's some people still trying to hold this thing at $2 area, 204 area, so we're gonna be a little patient. Shorts could come out of nowhere again and crack this thing, but we took most of our risk off, so 900 shares long, average 206. So let's see what happens. Few buyers on the bid. See if they hold it up. We'll add a little 10 piece. If they hold it, that 204 guys kind of holding us support right now. 206s, 205s big on the seller side. Let's try it again right here. Adding 10 right there. 9, 10, still 206 average. Add slowly if it goes up. Thinkorswim doesn't have the best fills, but they're okay. Give them about a B. Sometimes. Sometimes they're about A plus, A, but a lot of times it's a B. Sometimes I'm not sure if it's them, my internet. Adding 5 right here, you guys. 915. Just for the next, hopefully, test. If it goes up, squeezes these guys. Five more. 920. Same average. Tight risk on this one. Text my worker, please bring milk, so I don't have to. Alrighty, adding 5 right there. 925. You guys see my little 5 shares right here? 210, nice. Trying to get back up to 1,000 in case we get test the VWAP. In case we test it. Not that much volume, guys. That's why it's tiny. I'm doing it tiny. That's my last 25 for now, you guys. Trying to see what happens. 219. I'm gonna throw an order out there. Maybe we can do it again. Threw an order out there, you guys. 219 for 600 shares, just in case we get a test up there again. We have to get through the 215 through the 18 years. I believe there's enough shorts. There might be a little more pressure this time, so it's possible. I could be wrong, but it's definitely possible unless they decide to attack again. We have 1,000 shares left. 207 is our average. This is like things always lagging. In case. Might get rid of 50, you guys. Sell into a little strength. Kind of want to see it above the 14 15s. Want to see these 14 guys get out of here. It's going to be a little resistance up there. If these bidders can't hold it, I'll get rid of 50. All right, 214.5, 50 shares, 950 shares left. We still have 600 on the level 2, I believe at 219. Let's see. We had resistance there earlier, you guys remember? Let's see who wins this battle real fast. I'll take off another 50 if it doesn't hold the 212s. Big short seller still coming in. $200 on the bid side. It's really, you add 2 zeros if it's thinkers from you guys, and on a lot of different platforms to add 2 zeros if you only see 2 or 3 numbers. Okay, he's gone. Let's see. Quick little uptick. Little down tick. We're gonna take off 50. Like I said, gonna follow the plan. Gonna have 100. If it goes down, 200 in case it goes down. This thing's acting wild. You guys don't mind the ambulances and the cops. You know, I live in the city of Chicago. Don't like the tape. Let's see what this candle does. Adding my 100 back. Take it off if it fails. We'll take it off if it fails. Let's see if they try to slam it down again or not. Yes, they are. They're going to try. Big sellers. If this takes too long, you guys, I'm going to flatten out. I'm going to give it a time limit. Can't sit here all day. The decent buyer's still trying. They got to push them above 210, 211, 212 to go anywhere. Level 2 is looking okay so far. Let's see if we get a higher low right here, higher high. A lower low is bad news. I'll take off 100. I'll take off the extra 100 I put on if we get a lower low. Got my order a penny just in case. If I see a bunch of demand and volume coming in, I'll raise it back up a penny. We'll see what happens. Okay, nice. Getting a quick little spike. Added 25 on the limit order and took it up a penny. They're going to try to short it again right here, you guys. Might sell 100 if it fails. The 212s again. 211s. Big sellers coming in around with that area again. This company got some type of deal. It's like some Chinese with China, Natural Life. Not even sure what it does. I just follow the patterns, the flow, volume, momentum. That's what I trade you guys. Stuff like that. Let's see. If we fail right here, I'm taking off another 100. Maybe even two. Remember, I could always add it back on. As long as we're above PDT, I want to manage risk first. Remember what they did 2 times already to it. Slammed it down real bad, tried to get it below 2. All right, nice little uptick. Adding 20 shares, turning into a 4.2 type of trade for me. Take off 120 if it fails. Made the order, added to the order at 620, you guys. 620 shares for sale up there. 219 area. That will leave us with 500 shares in case it plays around. In case it gets there, you guys. It could fail again because it failed 3 times here around the 214, 215 area. Might take off 50 at a time into strength if it happens. Maybe 25. Oh, he just added 25. This is the final add, you guys. I was gonna take off 50, but I seen the tape, so I was like, okay, we'll add 25. That's all we're gonna do, and then we'll start taking off the 50s. I got my order coming up soon, you guys. I kind of want to get filled there before I take off the 50s. Get rid of that big position. There we go at 219 coming up. Got a couple more sellers ahead of me. I could drop it a penny, but we're gonna be patient for a penny. Maybe we can get a quick little uptick. There we go, coming up. There we go, filled, you guys. Now we're only long 425 shares. I'm gonna sell 25 more. Oh, that's 50 actually. Yep, lock in more. So now we're off 375 shares left. My goal been like around 500 a day usually. Not to try to have a monetary goal, but around 500, so the risk reward could make sense. I could take off maybe 25 more into strength. I just want to see the bidders above the VWAP area. See? You guys, they keep fighting. I'm still going to sell 25 in case it comes back down. Now we only have 350 shares left. Locked in most of it. You guys see why we lock it in? You see why we lock it in, you guys? Just in case. We could always add back on. Like I do. If I see pressure, I'll add the 25 right back on. Here we go. 25 right back on. So now we're back in 375. I'd rather play safe trading. It's free. I've been probably paying a penny for the spread, but free trading. So back in the day, I used to trade like 100 times a day, and then I used to pay $700 in commissions daily. So thank God for free trading. It could help. Not free, but you get free. Like we're not paying $7 every time like we used to back in the day, like 10 years ago. We fail VWAP right here. I'll take off on another 100. Bring the internet box a little closer. Let's get 50 right here. So maybe into a little strength if it comes our way. Gotta get above VWAP, you guys. This whole time it's been fighting VWAP failing, fighting VWAP failing, maybe three, four, maybe five times. If we get above VWAP, which is gonna be hard, like we could get a squeeze, but we gotta still get above this resistance. But we gotta get above VWAP. Gonna sell 50 more right here in this bid at 215.5, just in case. Now we have 25 shares, 325 shares left. I've been green, not to brag, you guys, knock on wood, for like the past 10 days. I took like 2 losses out of 10 trades. I probably have an 80% win rate, which win rate's not a big deal to me, but even my losses, I don't even know, I forgot which ones that I lost on, but I don't even like think about them. I don't dwell about it. I just look back and I kind of learn from it. I'm like, okay, next trade, next trade, next trade, next trade, next trade. I move right on, blank page again. It's like a series of trades. You got to think I'm gonna do thousands of trades, you guys. That's how you got to think of it. Let's see if we're gonna get another test of VWAP. If not, I'm gonna take another 25 if the bid drops off. Leaves us with 300 shares for the test. Take off a little more risk. $215. I still see some strength a little on the tape. I see this going to 225 hopefully soon. I gotta leave by 12:30, so kind of have an hour left, but I want to be out of here by 12:30. But I don't want this trade to last another hour, so hopefully we get filled soon. If not, either way, we're gonna follow the plan. Still use that tight risk area for the rest of the little shares left. 213's dropping on the bid. See two selling 25 right there, you guys. Just in case, 300 shares left. We won't risk that much. If this holds, I could add 10 more if it holds. 5 or 10 more. Okay, back to added 10 again. Risk first. Let's see if we can get a test again. Good buyers coming in on the L2. Might add the 5 if we get above this little line. Okay, 5 added, back to 315. Let's see. 5 more. 320. When I lock in most of the profits, you guys, I start adding tiny bit just in case, like, keeps going. I'll have a little piece in there, but in case we give anything back, we won't give that much back. You want to treat like I said in the past videos, you want to treat your unrealized gains kind of like realized gains according to your risk reward. Let's see if we can get an uptick right here. Adding the 5, if we could get through the 15 areas. Bunch of sellers again. See how powerful VWAP is, you guys? A lot of you guys who don't believe in VWAP, you see how many times you got rejected by VWAP? So be careful with VWAP. And look at once they cracked the trend and VWAP, it was ugly. Got to get above the 215s, you guys. Got a few bidders coming back in. Volume slowing down a bit. Just wanted to make sure this camera was on. Okie dokie. 215 still giving us a hard time. Got a few buyers coming in on the tape. So let's see if they could get the 215 guys out of here. Few bidders coming back in. Took me years, you guys, to learn patience. I'm not a patient person. But this even gave me patience in my real life. Sometimes we're over patient in the market, we overstay our welcome, and sometimes like we're not patient enough, we sell too early. So I usually scale in and out just to play safe trading. Sometimes I miss. It's like a trade-off. You miss a big piece of the move, but a lot of times it goes back down and you locked it in. So over the long run, it works for me. Just hovering right here in this 215 area still. This is where the fight. Now it's like moving sideways at this area. Lunchtime it slows down. Let's hope it goes. They don't try to smack it down. I mean, like volume goes down. Sellers coming in trying to sell it. Let's see, below 209, I'll take a piece off. Just want to see my bidders who were there earlier to come step it back up. Getting ready just in case. Gives us a new low right here. I'll get rid of 20 shares. If these guys don't hold it at 210. There we go. Got my big trader sleeping next to me, Dina, here today. I'm gonna take off 20, you guys, just in case it keeps going down. Another 20, just in case. We could always add it back, remember. But in case it panics down, I want to play it safe. The 15-minute chart, I don't like how it looks. Let's see how the hourly looks. Nice pattern, you guys. On the 5-minute and the 2-minute. The 15-minute was ugly, so I like that. 290 shares back on. Let's see if we could have some follow through. We have to break this little trend line to get anywhere. We have to get above here. Our average is 211. Just 290 shares left, just in case. I could add 10 more if we get above this trend. Need to see more volume pick up. If they slam it below 2, we're out this trade, you guys. We're going to take our money and run. You see why we covered? Like, why we covered, right? Why we sold right here? Because we had so many times fought VWAP. I was like, what are the chances of this time without volume it's going to correct VWAP? You know, so you got to think ahead. Have your plan in your head. If it's not written down, like me, it's in my head. I have it written down, but I know it's in my head, so I don't have to look at the plan. I know, hey, this happens, I'm going to do this. This happens, I'm going to do that. My whole goal is for it to stay above the 192 area. That's the whole goal. That's the risk area for me. Let's see if we hold this tail right here. Let's see if we get any volume or any short covering above this trend. Sellers are going to keep selling the trend line, you guys, unless we get some buyers or some pressure right there. Especially below VWAP. And that becomes, like previous support becomes new resistance right here. So look at the volume. It's kind of dying down on. So it is around lunchtime, so we could get a quick pickup if possible. Added 10 more, bidder stepping it up. Average is the same, 211.6. Now we need a little follow through to come in. Threw 100 shares out there, 618, just in case, just like last time, but a penny cheaper, in case we get some volume and some follow through. If not, I'll take it off. Make sure nothing popped out. Here we go, you guys. Adding the 20 back from earlier. Still got my sell order up there in the 218 areas. 100 shares. Taking off 10 at a time on the way up. Sold 10, 215.5. Just in case we get a rejection. Like selling into strength, you guys. When you have a decent amount of shares, you don't need that much room. So over time, it helps. If you grow your account over time, you'll need less and less room. Taking 10 off at there. Nice. Leaves us with 300 shares. Nice bidders coming in. Still want that VWAP, you guys. I still want that VWAP. I need the bidders to step it up. Still want that VWAP to get it above VWAP right here. My order is right here for 100 shares to sell. Can we get up there or will we get rejected again? I see some pressure coming in. Some hopefully volume gets a little bit better than this. Really need volume like around here somewhere. Oh yeah, but like I say, when in doubt, zoom out. You'll see it. Take off. I want to get 218 at least 219. Maybe we could get it filled. 2,000 shares coming in on the bid size. 217 on the bid. I'll take 10 more off to get rid of these 217 guys. Kind of want to get filled in my 100 orders, my 100 shares first. Let's see what happens. There we go. Trying. Few sellers up there. Need a little more volume. Still trying. Wow. Bunch of sellers right there still. They're trying to drop it hard, you guys. Let's see. Give it a second. If it doesn't hold this area. I think like if I'm not in this, what would I do right now? This is how you think. No bias. Would I short this? Probably not. Would I long this? Uh, Probably not. I'll be waiting for the $2 area test or a breakout over we up and a hold. Excuse me. Wow, dropped it hard below 209. Bunch of buyers at that candlestick. Let's see. Might add 5. Looks like they're shaking out before the run. Adding 5 back to 305, 212 average. Let's see how a 30-minute looks. Need more volume, you guys. Not looking good so far. Let's see where it decides to go. This was the same pattern from yesterday, you guys. Let's see if it fails or works this time. Yesterday it worked for a bit, then it failed. It spiked up, then it collapsed. But we took our profits before the collapse. Thank God. Just like today, hopefully. Let's see this little pattern if we get bullish or not. Have 305 shares left. That's my Dina snoring if you guys hear that. Dina. Calm down, baby. Let's see if the sellers decide to take it down or up from here. Looks like we're getting a little bullish pattern coming in. 305. Adding 5, you guys. In case we break our little pattern there. Adding 5 more. 212 average. 315 left. I want to possibly get back to 325. Nice buyers coming in on the tape so far. Let's see if the level 2 steps it up. Past 213, I could add 5 more. Bam. Got in a little before they took out. And then hopefully after 213, I'll add the final 5. So I want to see this 213 guys get taken out before I add that final 5. We might get rejected, but it's okay. We're going to take a shot at it. We have tight risk, you guys. They're trying to sell it down. Let's see if we can get a squeeze above 213. The sellers are getting absorbed so far. 213 is back on the ask. Back and forth, you guys. Rejection. Play with small size at the end, you guys. Let's see if we hold this area still. Big seller still trying to sell it. In case it goes down, we'll have 70 ready. Since we don't want to add anymore. Okay. Still fighting the little 211, 212 area. Our average is 212, 320 shares left. Added 20 on our order, and then I dropped it to 17 because I added the 20 in case it gets there. A little uptick on 320 still. Max, we said it's going to be 325 if it starts going up again. Looks like it might break the trend. Let's see if the bidders come and support it here, or if they slime in like they did the first time. We could be a little patient, guys. This is acting wild. Thank God we only have a small type of share. Yeah, they're selling it, buying it, selling it, buying it, selling it, buying it. Low float, not that much volume right now. Another wick being caught. There's my 5 at the bottom of that wick. Let's see if we hold up. They're going to try to slime it down again, you guys. Let's hope some buyers come in. Added 5 on that. Look at that. Wow. Wow, you guys. While I was in my phone. So you look down for 1 second, look what happens. Thank God we took most of our risk off. Let's see if it holds it to again. See that once that pattern fails, it's ugly, you guys. Let's see if they try to hold it. Few buyers still coming in, you guys. Wow, nice buyers coming in, you guys. Adding 50. Average price 211 still. We got 375 shares. Worst comes to worst, we'll take it right off. I liked all the buyers that came in and held it up. Still a tiny amount, 375 shares, you guys. Might change my other order to 150 in case it gets there. Alrighty. Added 25 shares to it, dropped it a penny in case. Let's see if they sell it back down or not. We could have been wrong there. Let's see. Few buyers coming in. We'll take it right off, you guys, if it gives us a new low. Want to see some volume step up. Okay, not looking good. Take off some if anything happens. Let's keep an eye on it for 1 second. I'll take off the 75 that we added. Worst comes to worst. Gonna run to the washroom for 1 second, you guys. Alrighty, you guys. So far, it's looking okay. Not too much volume, though. I don't have that much time left. Let's see. Have to be gone soon. Get my Red Bull, you guys. Second Red Bull of the day. How many times did they try to break the $2 area, you guys? Hopefully this is a little bear trap. Sellers are still trying this. How's the hourly looking? It's looking okay. Buy market adding 5. Nice bidders coming back at 208. Nice bidders again and nice tape. Let's see if we get follow through. Just 5. I'm trading for trading, you guys. Not really trading for the money. I am trading for the money, but I'm trading to trade, you know. Trade to trade. The money will follow. Trade and always be working on risk management and working on becoming a better trader. As long as you keep doing that and then you find your style, you find your edge, the money will follow. Stop focusing on I gotta make money. Nice bidders coming in so far. Hopefully we get an afternoon run. Still got that VWAP above us. Got a few buyers coming in. Adding 5 more. Back to 390. Same average. Small sellers on the ask. There's guys on the sidelines though smacking the bid. Watching the tape. Okay, here we go. Adding 5. We'll be okay up to 400 again. It has to turn it into a 5-star trade. 4.5, 4.6, 4. At least for me to add more than 400 on the last final piece. We have to get through 210 right now. Here we go. Adding the 5. Added 25 to the order. Took it to 217 in case. I want to give it a little time to play out, but just in case. And then I'll be taking off piece by piece in case it goes up. If not, I'll be taking the risk that I just put off. If it goes back down below that. Here we go. Buyers coming back in. Looking good so far. Taking 5, turning into a 4.4. Taking 5 right there. Trying to let this. I don't want this thing to take too long. I have to leave it soon. Really like 20, 25, 30 minutes. Hopefully we get above this little trend resistance at 405 shares. Worst comes to worst, I'll be taking it off. Yesterday, if you watched my video, I accidentally shorted at the end, made a trading error live. So watch that video and you can learn a lot from it. You watch it, wait till the end, and I accidentally shorted, but it worked out in my favor, but I took it off right away. Let's get a little quick squeeze on this low floater, you guys. Here we go. Got a little uptick. Got to get past the 212s again, you guys, or we're gonna have an ugly downtrend. Dropped order to 216. In case we move up a nickel, get a good squeeze. I'll hopefully get filled. I just don't want this to take too long. Gotta try to have a little patience, but let's see. Oh, you can see this, you guys. I already, like, I'm not trying to show this. I was trying not to show this. I usually have the screen pulled down, but you see how I have 30K. I already wired out 2K, and I started with 25K, so that takes it to like 32 in the past few weeks. Just swing at a time, trade at a time, you guys. Trade at a time. Manage per trade. Like, over time, you guys don't go for home runs like I used to do when I was young, like 10 years ago. When you're young and you start trading, you guys, and you just have some money, and you just like, oh my God, it could get ugly. Especially if you're profitable. Like, if your first couple trades works out, you'll quit your job. You'll be like, why are all these people working? Like, you'll start scratching your head. Like, why didn't I know about this? Still have 405 shares. Let it play around in our area. It's right at our average cost. So let's see what happens. Need more volume to come in. It's like stuck here. Still have that resistance right there. Risking a little bit with the tiny leftover piece. Got a few bidders coming in again. Volume has to increase for us. Gotta have a little patience, you guys. Buyers are still coming in this thing. This thing held the $2, which is the one positive thing about it. The bad thing about it is it's not holding VWAP. And it's the volume's kind of, we need more volume. Up 50% on the day, so be extra careful. They can smack it back down, and the gap to fill is all the way back to 150, 160 area. If it does hold the $2, 191 area. Gonna add 5 more. 410. I'll change my order up there, maybe to 200 in case. In case we get up there, give it a little time. We need a little more demand here. Here comes a little bit. They keep trying to sell that 212, 211. Need to get above here. Need to get above here, you guys. Let's see. Not looking too strong on the volume right now. 211 still our cost. If it moves up, I'll add 5 more. Has to get above this line. You see this line? This line really. Adding 5. Let's see if the next candle could get up there. We want it to close above there, become new support. We want previous resistance to become new support. Added the 15 on to the 200 shares in case. Just keep selling it down. We're going to have pressure above there if we could get above there. I'll add 5 if we could get above there. You see that? Still getting sold. Needed a little more buying pressure right here. It's a good thing that they're at least fighting in this area. We get rid of these 212 guys off the asks and get some 212 guys on the bid, we'll have some power here. Too many sellers at 212. Gotta get rid of them. Few buyers coming in. Still some sellers selling the area. Here we go again. We'll add the 5 until we get through these 212 guys. And I want to see 212 at least on the bid. You want to see a higher low, higher high on the next candle, really. You don't want to see a lower low again. 12:30 starts in about 4 minutes. Sometimes after lunch, we start getting a little more volume. 212 still sitting there. These guys are still sitting there. That's level 2 market death. You know, some other places call it. I think E-Trade calls it market death. Some other places call it level 2. The tape's looking okay. Still got to get past these 212 guys. They still can't take them out. Few guys up there stacked up. I'll add 5 if we get through them. I really want the candlestick to get above there, though. Start building above there. Start building a new base. Still 212 resistance right here. You want to at least see their sides going down. You want to see them being absorbed, not still like holding. It's going down a little bit slowly, but you want to see it go down faster. See, now they just went up on their sides. New candle starting. Hopefully we get a higher low, higher high on the 2 minute. How's that 15 looking? 15 minutes still holding too, looking okay. So far so good, but we need more volume, and we still got those 212 guys right there. It's like a wall. It's like we used to call it back in the day, a wall. Yeah. See that, you guys? Not good. I was just talking about the wall, and then that happened. This is like the third shakeout they did today. Wow, you guys. What the hell? You see this crazy shit? This is crazy. The way this moves is wild. I was almost gonna add there, but I was like, let me see if this support holds, and it moves up so quickly. I'm not like Ross. I can't trade in like 3.2 seconds. I tried that Ross strategy. It doesn't work for everyone. Wow. It's crazy. The way it moves is crazy. Trying to have patience, but I don't want it to work against us. See why we sell into strength, you guys? See why we took the majority of our profits off? This is why. We got shorts attacking now. You guys know where our risk area is. See if this area holds. Gonna add 5. Risk area is still the same. Volume's not looking good. Added it just to see if it holds that area. Drop the order because I'm almost running out of time. Want to see if this holds up. Can't really walk away without like a stop loss right here. See that? Not good. Take that risk off if it goes up below $2. If 204s, 203s can't hold it, taking off 120 shares. This will be another failure. If they can't crack $2, this will be a failure for them. They're gonna try. Few buyers coming in, not too many. It's like we always say, stairs up, elevator down. Let's see, can we get the elevator up from us? They're gonna try again. If I wasn't in this, what would I be doing right now, you guys? What would you be doing if you weren't in this? Let's see. Adding 5. Failure again by the shorts. Hopefully they hold. Hopefully we get followed through this time. Or we're gonna take that risk off. Wow, they're selling it down again. They're trying ugly candle right here, you guys. Be ready to take off risk in case it doesn't hold. Five looking. The other five is looking not good. Not looking good. Let's see if we hold our area right here. Really want to see 2-3 try failure by the shorts. That'll bring in some longs. See how many times they try to break the $2 area, you guys? Once, twice, 3 times, 4 times. This is the fifth, sixth try. So it could go either way. If they succeed, it could crash. If they fail, it could go squeeze hard. So you got to watch both sides. Try not to be biased. We don't know who's on the other side of the trade doing what. So the best we can do is control what we can. We're 25 shares in still. Hopefully we get some follow through, you guys. Gotta get above here. Above here, really. The volume tape's not looking too good. Let's see. We keep eating those candles. That's a pressure cooker. Adding 5. Same average. Let's see if we could get above the 210 areas. Adding the 15 shares on the order, you guys, to 230, taking it up a penny. Hopefully give it a little time. Maybe we can climb up there. Might take it down back a penny in case. We'll see. Want to see this thing squeeze a bit. If we could get past this white line, it'll be nice. Hopefully shorts don't come sell this trend line here. We're going to take a piece off if it's having a hard time right here. Looking for a quick uptick above this pressure right here. Above this pressure lines. Needed to get above here and above here. They're going to smack it down again. We'll try at least. If it gets below there, we'll take off the extra risk we put on. Few buyers, not too many so far. Candles looking okay, volume's looking okay. Want to see ending volume really. Just in case, be ready right here. We get our next. I want to see a nice volume candle right here on the next 5 minute candle, and a nice healthy green candle. Break this trend at least on the next 5 minute candle, one or two candles. If it gets above there, there's always an if, you guys. Gotta hold above our little trend area. Take off that risk if it gets below the $2 area. Decent bidders at 253, at 206. Buying 5 on the bullish pin bar. Adding 5 on the bullish pin bar. Same average, you guys. That's why I just added tiny so I don't lose the average. In case it works out. We want to see a little pressure get above this white trend line, really. See some pain above there. Adding another 5. Keep the same average. We'll change that order to 240 instead of 230. 240 at 215. Let's see if we get past. There's going to be resistance still. You guys, 11, 12. Remember those guys? So let's see. I just want a quick little 5, 10 minute, 15, 20 minute run, maybe. Even maybe a whole afternoon run would be nice. But that's what we want. Let's see what what the market decides to do right here. Two more minutes. We're gonna start a new 5 minute candle. I really want to see it jump above here at 209, 210. We still got sellers right here though, so let's see if we get some pressure. The good thing is this thing held $2 a few times. So let's see their pain levels if they get there. Not looking good. Still holding above bit. So far it's okay. Let's see if we continue with the pressure. Resistance right there. Got to get above there. Looking through my notes, you guys. Let's see what I wrote down for this. The 5 minute candle starting to break. Hopefully we continue past that little white line right here. Get some pressure going. Right here, hopefully. You guys can see it. We need this to get above here. Need some volume to like get above here. In the green really. Get above this line. Need some pressure with that. Let's see. Seller selling it, trying to sell it down again. There we go again. It's 140 ready to sell in case it goes down. Here come the sellers. Sellers are trying to smack this thing down again. Still same risk, you guys. Gotta pay my employees today, so I'm looking through their hours while trying to manage this trade at the same time, you guys. It's not easy. Okay. Still fighting the area. I'm not gonna add. Just gonna manage risk. Needed to break above this area right here, you guys. This and this. This red line and this white trend line. Needed to get above here. So you guys can see it better. Need to get above this right here. This spot right here is heavy resistance. You see it right here. See it right here. So we got to get above there. Big sellers trying to come back in now again. Here we go. Could this be the final shakeout? Or could they crack the $2? Sellers are coming in hard. Look, buyers catching the bid a little bit. Crazy fight right here. I'm gonna try again. If it gets to this corner, you guys, and drops, that's very bad. So we want to get above here as quickly as possible. It's Bears versus Bulls right now. Let's see, they're trying to sell it down again. Big sellers coming in trying to dump it. You got to be careful right here. Below our risk, you already know, you guys. We're gonna walk away in the green. We're not gonna give all our. That's we locked most of it in, but in case it breaks our risk area, we're gonna flatten out. We're gonna see if buyers try to hold it up here. If not, we're gonna leave with our. Gonna run with our money. We don't want to give all of it back. Let's see if they just want to see if they hold it up. Give it a second. Sometimes I'm wrong, sometimes I'm right, but it's still in our area. Few buyers trying to hold it. Few buyers coming in. Wow, you guys, this thing is getting wild. We're getting closer to that line. We got another good wick down here. I want to see if we can get another good wick down here. If not, we're gonna flatten out. If they don't give us another strong wick, they try to slam it down again, give us a new low. Another wick. Adding 5 so far. Let's see if it holds. Sometimes there's orders sitting there, you guys. Let's see if they're gonna try it again. Worst comes to worst, we'll flatten above our risk, below our risk. Let's see if this thing gets above our trend line and test VWAP. That would be great. We need the momentum to shift here. Past 210s, past 211, past 212s. Under $2, the momentum will shift in their side. Excuse me. Few buyers still catching the bid, trying at least. Gotta step it up. Step up the price, bidders. Come on. Step it up. 5 minute candle looking okay. Getting close to that trend line. Could be a lot of supply there. Let's see if we could push through them. Need more volume. You guys seen how I put my red line here? How the volume touched and it barely even did anything. So we need more than this even. You know what I mean? We need volume, really good volume on the green side. Hopefully we get a little run out this trend line. Looks like it wants to squeeze, you guys. It looks like it wants to squeeze. It could fail, but big flag pattern right here. I know traders are seeing this, but we're getting a lot of sellers right here. I want to give it a little time, see if we can get filled. This video is becoming longer than I thought. Thank God, like I'm my own boss because I'm almost late to work. So let's see. How many times did they try to slam it down below this $2, you guys? Below the trend, we'll add 5. I mean, above the trend line. If they get it above this trend, if it starts moving this way, just have to get above this line, and really above here too. Maybe start going towards VWAP towards the end, last couple hours in the market. Bitcoin's all-time highs, you guys. I know you guys are stacking up on Bitcoin. Stack Satoshis, you guys. I was thinking about making a separate channel for Bitcoin. It's a whole nother topic. Hopefully when I get more time, I will make more time soon. Gonna get rid of one of these businesses and I'll have more time for this. Gotta still get above here. Still fighting this area. Trying to have a little patience still. Volume, need more volume to come in. They're still eating almost every candle. You want to see some pressure. Trend line test. Let's get some pressure. A lot of traders will buy if it breaks the trend line, you guys. So you want to see follow through come in. Need to see some good follow through above this trend line, you guys. Gonna make my order up 216. I want to see a good squeeze above here. It is a low floater. It's possible. Let's see. We got to get above this white line too. Above this white line, I'll add a final 5. Above here, if it starts creating a new candle above here or closing above here. Then we're gonna manage our risks tightly. Gotta get above here, you guys. Bidders have to step it up a bit. Good size coming in. Adding 5 right there. Working on a breakout right here. Up to 450 shares, you guys. Hopefully we get a good breakout. Still have my order size. Here we go, you guys. Here we go. Here we go. Don't want to get too excited here. Gonna sell some into the strength. Just want to see this kind of 214s again. Damn, wow, that dropped hard. Wow, did you see that? Wow. Got excited for nothing, guys. Let's hope it goes back up now. Wow, this is wild. That's low floaters for you. That's why I want to sell into the strength. Let's see if they give us another chance here. They've got a few buyers coming in on the breakout. Almost got close near my order, you guys. Close. Taking 50 off right there. 400 shares left. Want to see this candle give us a new high past here. If I get that alert, I'll take off hopefully another 50. Let's see if they try to smack it down again or what. Bunch of sellers up there. This one's a wild one. Gotta be really careful. Moves crazy. What I tell you guys about the trend line though, you're gonna have some pressure right there. Here we go. I got that thing, so we're gonna sell 50, like I said. 214.5, taking off another 50. Still got that order up there, you guys. Hopefully we get filled. Need another little smaller squeeze. Little quick squeeze. Our order's at 216. Moved it up a penny, you guys, because of the breakout. Let's see if we could get a little time to get a little couple extra pennies out of them. We're gonna have pressure at that 215 area. I'll take off another 50 if we get above the 216s, 217s. Need some better fills here. Volume's coming in, looking strong. It's just they're eating it, you guys. They're eating it hard. Let's take this back so we can see the chart a little better. Really want to see a test of the VWAP area. Let's see. Bull's target is to test VWAP this area. Bear's target is to take it back down under the trend. Let's see if we get some pressure here to cook. Hopefully they try to slam it back down again. Wow, the dump. Still buyers trying to catch that bid. Somebody's still trying to buy this hard too at the same time. Here we go. Here we go, you guys. Our sale should be coming up soon. Should be getting filled really soon in the next minute or two. Here we go. Here we go. Another penny away. We should be getting filled, selling it to strength, hopefully. Sometimes you got to have a little patience, you guys. Let it play around for a second. Wow, they're slamming it back down. Let's see. Still got buyers coming in on the tape. Sometimes we need chasers. So let me see, you guys. Sellers in that 217 area might drop my order a penny if it doesn't play on the next minute or two. Don't want to be greedy over a penny, you guys. Got to be a little flexible. Just give it a second. There is some pressure right there. There we go. Uh-oh. See the dump, you guys? See that dump, candle dump? This is bulls versus bears for real, for real. Wow. Here we go again. Let's see if they hold the same area. The trend line could become support here. Be ready. I'm ready to add if this becomes support. If not, I'm ready to take some off. Just want to see some support right there. Ready to add 10 more. Waiting on the tape. Adding 10 right here. Back to 360, you guys. This is like the fourth time they dropped their hard like this. Let's see now. Every time this happens, we get a little more pressure. The volume still, we're still doing better than them on the volume. So watch the volume. They kind of outdid us almost with this one, but let's see right here. Only 360 shares left. Really want to see a test of VWAP, like I said. Trying to be patient for that. If we get some pressure, some more pressure like we did earlier. Adding 5. 365, same average. In case it gets back above there. They keep trying to slam it down. All right, you guys, we got a down tick. Still trying to sell it down. Not looking good. Trying to get a few more bidders to hold the support right here. So far, it's okay. Looking so far, the tape's looking okay. Nice little squeeze coming up. Little squeeze coming so far, you guys. Sorry, just texting my employees. Writing down hours, doing all types of stuff. Let's see what happened here. I might take off a little bit with you guys because this thing's taking a little longer than I thought. Let's see if we get a little squeeze up here. Two 240 shell at you guys. Things not moving too fast, and I gotta go. I know I've been saying that, but I really have to go soon. This thing might squeeze power hour, but I can't really be here power hour. I have to go. So we got a little 213 action going on. Sellers still coming back at 213s. We could get above them, we could squeeze. Selling 35. Locking in some, you guys. Because we had resistance there earlier, just in case you guys want to be smart. I saw everything, you guys. 10 years of training, I didn't seen it all. Like seen it all. You just the best thing I noticed is just to stay calm and think and not trying to get greedy and not trying to think about the money during trading and just try to play the pattern, you guys. Hopefully we get a new high above here. We got a sale order right here, not too far away. How much we got it at? 240. I'll put it at 217. Give it a few seconds if we get that little squeeze. Maybe I should make it 230 just in case we could have 100 shares left. Made it 230, you guys, just in case if we do get filled, we'll have 100 shares left in case it runs. In case it runs. Ooh, ugly dump. Ugly, ugly candles again. Let's see. Well, you don't watch a stock like I don't watch this stock on a daily basis. You don't know how it's gonna act. So that's why I told you guys. I could be going hard on this. I could be getting 10,000 shares, 10,000, like but position size according to volatility. I know how these things move. That sounds like it doesn't hurt as bad when them candles happen, especially when you locked in the majority of your profits already. They keep the same area. They keep trying to sell down the same area. Look at these big sellers. Same area, you guys. We'll get rid of 300 if they. I mean, 330 in case they try to sell it. We are turning bullish so far on this pattern right here. Let's see if they try to hold it back up. Got to get above this line now, 216 areas. That's why by the time I'm done, you guys see 1,000 lines on the chart, but you see what I'm doing. Just so I could pay attention, focus a little bit at different levels. You got to think, is my time worth 300 shares? Really, like, that's why I was like, I got to go soon. So, extra 30, 40, 50 bucks or 100 bucks or whatever it's going to make, is it really worth it for the next hour to sit through this? So, that's why I don't want to sit here too long. I already been sitting here probably more than an hour. Here come the squeeze guys. If they've had follow through. There's somebody, I'm telling you, there's somebody, traders, algo, somebody with orders right there around the area every time it goes there. If the bid gets a little above 215, I'll sell 30. I really want to see it above 215. I know they're gonna try to slam it down. I know it could be being stupid, but it's just part of my plan. Sometimes I take what the market gives me. Like right now, I could take a part off. Like there we go, or I could just wait a second. Sometimes a little bit of both, a little hybrid. It's like hybrid trading. It's my core position, and I'm trading in and out of it. See how they're playing with this thing right here? We have to get above here. Got to get above here. Maybe test to be off. You know where they're trying to take it, you guys. Give it a second. I'm going to sell 30 on the bid. 214.3. Now we have 300 shares left. Here comes a few more buyers. Hopefully we have enough pressure here. Here we go, you guys. Here we go. Got to get above the 217s, 218s. Here we go. Filled. Filled, you guys. 230 shares. 70 shares left. 70 shares left. Boom. Taking another 30 there. Now we only have 40 shares left. We're going to make this 20. Plus it down the middle. 20. Enter. See if we could get above VWAP again. If not, I'll take 20 shares again if it goes below 215. We get some good pressure above VWAP. It'll be nice. Boom, taking 20 shares at the bid, 218.5. 20 shares left, you guys. Only 20 shares left. I'm gonna make this 10 now. This is what I was waiting for. Sell market at 10 right there. 219.10, sold 10 more. In case we reject VWAP right there. Only 10 shares left, you guys. Now I'll take that down the middle, make that 5. Let's see if we can get above VWAP and hold. 218s. Short's got to cover above here, you guys. They have no choice but to cover. I see this passing 225 soon. Maybe I'll take a few shares off right here in case. Boom. Then now we could have our final 8 little shares. Half of 8 is 4. I'll do that. In case the tech comes back down, you guys. Going crazy. All we need is a little move like this, you guys, for 500 bucks in the market and some decent size. I didn't even go crazy. My goal was 500 on this trade and risk was 200 or 250 max. Almost a 2 to 1, 2.5 to 1. I was expecting this to go higher, but I don't have time. It could go higher, but I don't have time really. Gotta go pay my employees and she gotta go home in 10 minutes. Texting her now. I'll be there at 1:45 to pay you. Patience pays off today, you guys. Let's see if we can test this area up here. You know what their plan is, you guys. You know their goal is to try to get it above here, fill that first gap. Let's see if they can get it up. If they get it, they get it above there. Yeah, 500 a day, like I said yesterday, keeps the job away. Here we go. Wow, what a squeeze. What a squeeze. Gonna sell 2 shares into that squeeze. Boom. 6 shares left, you guys. We'll make that 3, just in case. Selling to strength, you guys. Always selling to strength. You see that? Look at that action on there. Look at that action, you guys. Wild action. 6 shares left. We're locked in everything, you guys. Mostly everything. Look at that dump now. Look at that dump. We are getting out. I don't care what happens. 3 shares left or 6 shares left. We are gone. They're going to try to dump this thing, you guys. Look at that. Wow. Locked in $502.88 on that quick move, you guys. 10 years in the making, you guys. Smash that like. Smash that like. Leave a comment, you guys. I'm still doing sessions here and there. Any questions, leave in the comments, you guys. I'm going to get to them this weekend. I promise. There's a few comments from last week I'm going to get to. Smash that like. And don't forget the motto, you guys. Plan the trade, trade the plan. Peace out.